Today on Sports Central, we go over 5 reasons why the Kansas City Chiefs are going to beat the Buccaneers and win Super Bowl 55. And this has been quite a season for the Chiefs. Definitely the most consistently dominant team in the league all year. And this should make for a good matchup here for the Chiefs and the Buccaneers to determine who wins the entire season. For the Chiefs, this will be their second straight Super Bowl victory and their second straight Lombardi trophy if they can win this matchup here. So lots at stake here in this matchup. And we're going to be over 5 reasons why Kansas City is going to win the game in the end. And these reasons will be in no particular order. That being said, we're going to start with number 1, which is easily going to be Patrick Mahomes. Definitely the best quarterback in the league right now. He's going for a second straight Super Bowl win. And really for Patrick Mahomes, it's insane what he's able to do, or what he's been able to do, considering how young of a quarterback he is right now. He's put up 4,700 yards on this 2020 season, 38 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. He's also got a 66% completion rate, which is insane. I mean, 66% for a quarterback like him, considering how big of a rusher he is as well. I mean, it's pretty insane what Patrick Mahomes has been able to do. Going for a second straight Super Bowl win once again, so obviously with him, I mean, this is only his 3rd full season in the NFL, and he's already made it to 2 Super Bowls. This is his 2nd Super Bowl in 3 seasons. It's absolutely insane what he's been able to do. But he's got no problems in high-pressure situations. That was easily evident by the Buffalo game in the AFC Championship game last week. I mean, we saw Patrick Mahomes. He played outstanding against a Bills team that's also been outstanding this season. So really for Patrick Mahomes, he's got no problem playing in high-pressure situations, and that's going to be huge in this game, considering you're going up against Tom Brady, which, I mean, Tom Brady right now looks like the best quarterback we've ever seen in NFL history. I mean, for what Tom Brady's been able to do himself, I mean, it's outstanding what Tom Brady's doing, let alone Patrick Mahomes in his 2nd Super Bowl in 3 seasons. I mean, it's crazy what Patrick Mahomes is doing right now, and he's got no problems in high-pressure situations, which will be huge in this game, in Super Bowl 55 for that matter. Number 2 is going to be Travis KELCE, by far the best tight end in the league right now. He leads the team in receiving yards. He's very consistent. I mean, if you look at his 2020 stats, 105 receptions, 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns as well. So Travis KELCE all around has been a very important target for Patrick Mahomes this season. And really, yeah, he's definitely the best tight end in the entire league. And if you look at Travis KELCE, I mean, he's putting up massive receiver yards. I mean, if you look at tight ends here, tight ends have a huge job. They're a part of the offensive line, but they're also a receiver. And Travis KELCE has taken on the role of receiving pretty much full time, which has been outstanding out of him, putting up 1,400 yards. I mean, those yards are insane out of a tight end. Usually tight ends, like good yardage in a 16-game season for a tight end would probably be right around 1,000 yards. I mean, even 1,000 yards would be outstanding, let alone Travis KELCE has gone way above and beyond that with 1,400 yards and 11 touchdowns on this season. The thing is about Travis KELCE, too, is he's extremely consistent. I mean, he didn't play as well in the Buffalo game, but if you look at the rest of the season, I mean, he's been very consistent over the course of the regular season especially, and it's had a huge impact on Kansas City's success for sure. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he's a great quarterback because of his receivers as well. He's got Tyreek Hill, can't forget about him. Then you got Travis KELCE as well at the tight end position. All around, this receiving core is just stacked for the Chiefs going into this matchup and for the season in general. Number 3 is going to be the defensive line for the Chiefs. They've put lots of pressure on Josh Allen and the rush game in general in the AFC Championship game. So really, this defensive line is going to come into very high importance in this game for sure. They're going to have to put pressure on Tom Brady if they're going to get the win here. Like Tom Brady in the pocket, I mean, he's a very accurate quarterback right now, and considering the age that he's at, I mean, he's throwing 67% completion rate, I believe, right now, which is outstanding once again out of any quarterback, let alone Tom Brady at his age. So really, this defensive line here, they're going to have to put a ton of pressure on Tom Brady, and let alone, I mean, their rushing game for the Buccaneers, their rushing game right now is also playing extremely well. Like Leonard Fournette, he's playing easily as well as he has this entire season. All around, I mean, Ronald Jones as well, you can't forget about him. This rushing core for Tampa is really playing well right now, and this defensive line is going to have to really step up in this matchup if they're going to get the win. They're allowing 120 rush yards per game, which, I mean, that's a decent stat line. Usually if you can keep that number below 100, that's really the ideal zone for an NFL team. But, I mean, 120 allowed yards per game is really not too shabby at all. And really for this defensive line, they're going to come into very high importance, and they're going to be a huge priority in order for Kansas City to get the win here. They're going to have a great game for sure with putting lots of pressure on Tom Brady. Number 4 is going to be the experience on the Kansas City side. They've got lots of players that are still around from the 2019 Super Bowl team. And it's pretty crazy to see a team in a Super Bowl 2 years straight. And the Chiefs, they kind of look like the new young dynasty in the NFL right now. They look like the next New England Patriots right now, which I'm sure most Kansas City fans are happy to hear. But if you look at this team, they got a young Patrick Mahomes who's playing outstanding. Like, for his age right now, it's absolutely insane what Patrick Mahomes is doing. I mean, you can say the same thing about Tom Brady and the Bucs too. Like Tom Brady that's definitely something in common between these two quarterbacks, is they're both playing insane for what age that they are. But Patrick Mahomes here, he's already very experienced in only his third full season. Like he was a full-time starting quarterback in 2018. 2018 was his first season after Alex Smith took off to Washington. And if you look at Patrick Mahomes, I mean, in 2018, he already had a good season. And then 2019, 2020, he's been in the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, definitely a very young quarterback, but playing extremely well for his age for sure. Andy Reid is also the head coach for this team. We all know how experienced of a head coach Andy Reid is right now. So, yeah, this Kansas City team, they got a ton of experience already, and considering Patrick Mahomes is only in his third season, I mean, I could definitely say that he's an experienced quarterback moving forward. Number 5 is going to be Andy Reid, coached the Super Bowl winning team last season, and every season he's been with the Chiefs has been successful, no doubt. Like Andy Reid, I mean, if you look at his stats over the past few seasons, he's been over 10 wins for 6 out of 7 of the past seasons as he's been the head coach. He's been proven to coach well in crucial games. We've seen that a ton. I mean, in that Cleveland game, in the Browns game back in the divisional round, when it looked like the Browns were, I mean, that's when Pat Mahomes went out with a concussion. I mean, we saw that 4th down play there when he had his backup quarterback, and they decided to go for it on 4th down and throw a pass play. I mean, Andy Reid, and that was successful in the end, by the way. Andy Reid is an outstanding head coach, I think, and he's doing a really great job with this Super Bowl contending team in the Chiefs right now. He's been proven to coach well in crucial games, and really, I mean, if you look at Andy Reid here, this is a coach that I definitely think has got definitely some potential to win a lot more Super Bowls in the future. I mean, if you look at what he's already been able to do in the past 2 seasons, like him and Patrick Mahomes easily work very well together, or else they would not be having the success that they're having right now, no doubt about that. But that being said, there are some of my 5 reasons why the Chiefs are going to win this Super Bowl 55. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the game. Maybe let me know your score predictions as well in the comments below between the Chiefs and the Buccaneers. Should make for quite a matchup here between Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. I'll be giving you guys also my full prediction and preview for this game within the next couple of days. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Appreciate you guys all watching. Stay tuned for more from All Sports Central. I'll see you guys all later.